Hello, thank you for tuning in. City Council this week took an important step toward better recognizing and representing Fredericksburg's full and rich history. As our nation takes note of significant insights into how we have represented our history, we are looking inward to evaluate how our history is shared going forward. We recognize that Fredericksburg's history requires new attention to adequately represent the immense and ongoing contributions that African Americans have made to shaping this wonderful community. On Tuesday, the City Council voted to spend $205,000 on efforts to tell our full story in a more inclusive and representative manner. This investment will go toward an array of projects, including installing historical markers on two significant sites. The first is a former commercial wharf at the end of Canal Street that was run by a late 18th century African-American entrepreneur and American Revolution participant, John de Baptiste. The other is the site of the former Greyhound bus depot at Princess Anne and Wolfe, which was the first stop on the historic Freedom Riders journey in 1961. We will also be making improvements to the corner at Charles and William Street, where the slave auction block was previously located, allowing for a more appropriate interpretation of the auction block's historical relevance in a manner that is suitable and respectful in explaining the original location. Allocated funds will also help pay for the new exhibit at the Fredericksburg Area Museum, where the auction block will be displayed in a manner representative of its true history and impact. We will also revamp and update materials at our Visitor Center, such as the brochures and the welcome video, to capture our history and share the complete and authentic story with greater understanding. Council's vote Tuesday followed other important measures taken in the past couple of years, including honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with the naming of the Fall Hill Avenue Bridge over Interstate 95, and recommending that the Virginia General Assembly rename Jefferson Davis Highway statewide. In addition, we are delighted to be working with the University of Mary Washington to appropriately tell the story of the civil rights movement in Fredericksburg. That will involve the city and several UMW departments collecting and telling firsthand oral histories from people who lived in Fredericksburg during segregation and integration. UMW's James Farmer Multicultural Center, the Simpson Library Special Collection and University Archives, and the Departments of American Studies, Historic Preservation, and History will all be involved. We will also continue to research and represent the important contributions of other African Americans, such as Urbane Bass, John Washington, Mildred Loving, Joseph Walker, and Jason Grant, to name a few. As we grow in diversity and look to our future, I am proud of how we have taken on honest and important conversations to create a more welcoming city. We are truly a better community when we come together, get to know each other, and recognize the important contributions of all. I am confident the changes we are making today are contributing to a better future for our city. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke often and passionately about the beloved community, a brotherly community based on understanding and justice and love. I also believe that is the goal, and understanding our history helps to get us there. Thank you for watching this week, and please keep your questions and suggestions coming to askthemayor@fredericksburgva.gov. See you soon.